recipient is one of the world's leading viticulturists, although she has no formal training and prefers the term vineyard manager instead. She started life as a political journalist, then became a lawyer before finally finding her life's calling by chance when managing an apple orchard in a cool climate area that was touted as being suitable for vineyards. With a characteristic sense of adventure, she decided to give it a go. Passionate, determined, generous, and very focused, she's become one of the key figures in the renaissance of her country's wine industry, traveling more than 6,000 kilometres a month to look at vineyards. She works for a handful of wineries but gives free advice to countless more, connecting young winemakers with remarkable sites. They have to have integrity, she says. I have to trust them, and they must be really good winemakers. Those winemakers return the compliment. Andrew Molyneux says that our winner treats, quote, each vineyard as a family and each vine as a member of it. She has an intense and intimate knowledge of the vineyard she works with. Directly descended from Paul Kruger, the 19th century president who fought the Boer War against the Brits, she's sometimes described as Afrikaner royalty, but is remarkably down to earth. If I see a beautiful mountain, I want to walk over it, she says. I relish the solitude, the space, and the chance to work with nature. Her biggest love is old vines, and it's for this work that we wish to honour her tonight. For some time, she's been working on a definitive list of our country's oldest vines on a website called I Am Old, listing small parcels of venerable Semillon, Cinsault, Chenin Blanc, Grenache, and Palomino, among others, to give them prominence and preserve them from the bulldozers. In 2016, she founded the Old Vine Project, formalising something that had been taking shape since 2002, using funding from Johan Rupert. This year, the OVP has launched its own plaques, held tastings all over the world, developed certification seals, and tirelessly promoted the qualities of the Cape's 2,618 hectares of old vines. It continues to attract new members and has become a driving force in the South African wine industry. Our winner is the figurehead of this movement, constantly encouraging her industry to do better. Ladies and gentlemen, as many will have realised, our IWC Personality of the Year is Rosa Kruger.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everybody can hear me because I don't think I'll ever have a chance like this again, that's for sure. Thank you for this evening. Thank you for this wonderful award. I'm not as convinced as Tim and others are that I deserve this, but I can assure you that I really appreciate it. The Old Vineyard Project of South Africa was founded because we believe in the preservation of old vines, not only in my country, but across the world. We believe old vines make beautiful wines, wines with complexity and clarity that reflects the landscape so beautifully. I also believe that old vines is a wonderful source of knowledge for scientific research in our understanding of plants and the aging process of vines, especially in this challenging time of climate change. In South Africa, we're now propagating new planting material, new clean virus-free material from our oldest vines. And in years to come, we will have a genetic pool of truly South African potential, truly South African planting material. If we can create a culture of plant to grow old, our vineyards, not only in South Africa but across the world, will be more sustainable, especially in South Africa, and we can keep the farmers on their land. We can also improve the lives of our farm workers, give them skills and empower them to break the vicious cycle of poverty. Can I have a glass of wine? Come, where's the wine? Bring that on. The vicious cycle of poverty. No. I need wine. Oh, South African red wine. This is the Liupasan, my favorite wine. The vicious cycle of poverty and tuberculosis and HIV. This is my dream. I want to thank Johan Rupert for providing the seed funding for this project without questioning me and what we do. I want to thank Rosa for the hospitality and welcoming me over all these years when I come to Europe. I want to thank Jancis Robinson and Julia Harding for motivating me to do the first list of old vines in South Africa and start the website 8 years ago. And finally, I want to thank Andre Morgenthal, my friend, my dear friend, for making all these wonderful dreams in my head about old vines a reality. He has formalized the Old Vineyard project. He has set rules, he's got members, he's got a seal that guarantees the public that the wine in that bottle is made from old vines. But mostly, I dedicate this award, a sip of wine. I dedicate this award to the farm workers of South Africa. Thank you. That help produce these beautiful wines for us, people who sometimes under the harshest of conditions stand with me side by side in the vineyards. In the hottest day, and I mean hot, I mean 40 degrees, not 30, like here, 40-degree hot. When there's snow in the mountains in winter, and your fingers feel they're going to break, it's so cold. These people have respected me, they have loved me, and they have welcomed me all my life. And I thank them for that. I feel like I'm standing here tonight, and they are all here with me, under my wings, receiving this wonderful award. Thank you. It's wonderful. It's wonderful because I don't think I'm doing this on behalf of myself. I think I'm doing this on behalf of everybody that's always worked with me in the vineyards, and I'm doing it on behalf of viticulturists all over the world.